Hi, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nancy Mercer, and I manage the Sawyer County Nonprofit Housing Development Apartments. I have 32 apartments in Hayward. I have 4 apartments in a little town called Radisson, and I have 8 apartments in Winter. This is my winter complex. My goal for solar was to help reduce my tenants' electric bill and make my apartments more affordable for them, in which by installing the solar panels, that has happened. My tenants in my apartments are just like the people in your community. We dine together, we have Christmas together, we have bingo, barbecues, and we just get together to have coffee on Wednesday mornings so we can all stay socially fit. And my people are just like the people in your communities, and they're really enjoying their solar. This is a complex that I used to work for and had dreams of putting up solar. And when I saw the solar going up for the Housing Authority apartments, I was rather envious because it was my goal too to help put up solar panels for them. But when I took my new position here at Galaxy, I still had the same dream. I was invited to their ribbon cutting ceremony as part of their celebration for going solar. I was introduced to Tim Dilly and Dave Carlson, who did my solar for me. Tim did the analysis. It took about 6 months to have everything compiled and put together. Once the analysis was completed, I needed to go to my board and get their approval. After my board looked everything over and had all their questions answered, it went to rule development. My board pored over all the statistics and said, this is a good idea, let's try this. So after they gave approval, rule development gave approval, which also took 6 months. So my project took 1 year to have the analysis done and approval. Once approval started and the weather turned great, I was looking out my office window and there they were, my first pallet of panels. I was very excited to see them show up, and I was very excited to get my venture with solar started. Once the guys started, they went to work. They finished in Winter, then they went to Radisson, and then they started in Hayward, as you can see here. There's nothing better than having men on the roofs working for you, ladies. And all my tenants had an eye full when they decided to watch as they worked. They worked well. They answered all my tenants' questions that they had, and everybody was understanding what was going on just a little bit more. They were a wonderful crew and did a spectacular job in putting my panels, my arrays up on the roofs. And there they are working. This is a picture of my winter complex, which shows every apartment has their own panels, plus panels for the electricity that I have to pay for. So every one of my tenants is getting their panels and they will be experiencing a lower bill. This is my Hayward complex. That building holds 16 tenants, and my solar array for the whole project is over 300 panels, which makes a wonderful difference in all of our electric bills. I would like to thank Carlson Electric for the install, Solar for Good for the panels and grants, Legacy Solar for finding my tax sponsor to make this possible and fruitful, and Focus on Energy for the rebates. Gotta love those rebates. They really came in handy after. Here are some of my tenants who are very happy with their electric bill because they have seen their electric bill drop, some just to the meter charges. And they were pretty happy about that they made enough energy through their solar panels that their bill dropped. Again, I tried to help my community in a solar way, and my tenants are just like the people in your community. We have cookouts, we gather for coffee, and we do play bingo, a lot of bingo. So if you'd like to help your apartments be more rentable, go solar.